Greetings from Bulgaria, I'm Vulkk. I touched a little bit on this topic in my previous video, which was originally about the story campaign in Battlefront 2 and my thoughts and reaction about it. Let me introduce you to the official announcement from DICE GM Oscar Gabrielsson. As we approach the worldwide launch, it's clear that many of you feel there are still challenges in the design. We've heard the concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages, and we've heard that this is overshadowing an otherwise great game. Spot on, my friend. This was never our intention, he says. Sorry we didn't get this right. We hear you loud and clear, so we are turning off all in-game purchases. We will now spend more time listening, adjusting, balancing and tuning. This means that the option to purchase crystals in the game is now offline and all progression will be earned through gameplay. The ability to purchase crystals in-game will become available at a later date, only after we've made changes to the game. We'll share more details as we work through this. Okay, some thoughts. This doesn't mean that the gamers have won the war against EA and their frustratingly expanding microtransactions insertion in every single game they make since, I don't know, Dead Space 3? Not at all. This is us winning a small battle, or maybe DICE trying to fight EA from the inside. Believe me, if it wasn't for loot crates in the progress system, Battlefront 2 would probably have been crowned Game of the Year months before its release. Which, by the way, was today, 17th of November, the very same day DICE announced that they have disabled microtransactions for the time being, or only 3 days after early access. So, I don't know actually yet if and how much they've balanced, or will they balance the progression through in-game, because right now absolutely everything multiplayer was revolving and balanced towards microtransactions. So removing that option from the game means that the grind through gameplay to progress with your game, with multiplayer and gearing up your characters and heroes, will take much longer. At least the good news is that everybody will be more or less on leveled grounds, because the randomness is still there, the loot crates are still there, the star cards are still present, but you can't actually purchase them with real life money, which at least removes to some extent the gambling element and the real life money insertion. The gambling is still there though, and that's the biggest issue of the game. What I actually want to believe that DICE is saying here is that the new loot crates will only contain cosmetic items. No progression in loot crates for real life money. I don't know if that will be true, and I'm not boycotting the game because I've pre-ordered it, I don't know, 2 months ago, and I'm already enjoying it. I think the solo campaign, even though it's extremely short, but it was expected to be so, is really good, and you should, if not now, for the full price, you should definitely wait a month or maybe 2 months when the sales begin and you catch the game on a discount, and then buy it and enjoy the story for yourself. Maybe even multiplayer as well, but in the current version of the game, multiplayer is very grindy and to some extent dependable on how much time you have invested into the game to upgrade your characters. So, your turn. What do you think about this move from DICE? Is it possible that EA is simply throwing dust in the eyes of the raging community to settle the rebellion and stop the boycotts? Or could this be the first step in the right direction? How about Battlefront 2 as a whole? Are you enjoying it, and why? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for enjoying this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video.